Why therapy isn't working for you. You think that when you go into therapy, it's your therapist's job to just pull everything out of you. That is not the case. You want to just sit there and let your therapist ask a million questions and do all the work. That is not how it works. You have to go in there knowing what's going on. Number one, being ready for your healing. But number two, knowing that I want to deal with my insecurity. I want to deal with my childhood trauma. I want to deal with my lack of boundaries. You have to go in there knowing that. And then your therapist can walk alongside you and give you tips and tools on how to do that. When you go to the gym for a physical trainer, you don't just go in there and say, I want to be skinny. They say, okay, do this exercise, eat this meal plan, do it this many times a day. It's the same thing with therapy. You have to do the work. Please don't go into your therapy session and sit on that couch and just look crazy at your therapist. That is not how it works. During one of my first sessions with my clients, I always say, I am not the expert of your life. You are. And it always catches people off guard because they're like, wait, you are the expert. You got all the degrees and license. But I'm like, no, I'm not about to tell you your life. You're going to tell me. Everything does not work for everybody. So I can't tell you what worked for this client if this does not work for you in your life. You're the expert of your life. Let me help you in your expert. Therapy isn't working for you, baby. You're not being honest. And not with your therapist, with yourself. Let's be clear. You come into therapy, you're dishonest about your truth, and you mad because I ain't fixed you. Okay, we know when you're lying, but it's about you coming in there and being real and honest and transparent with yourself. Baby, the way you got to therapy is because you have tried everything else. You have tried being dishonest with others around you and yourself. Now you're coming in here, go ahead and choose to be honest. Honesty is going to cause some discomfort on your end, but the discomfort is good. The discomfort means we're working to a root of why you're angry. And I get it, dishonesty comes from being uncomfortable with getting to the root of an issue. So because we're uncomfortable, we just choose to lie or push it away. But therapy is not the place to do that. When you come into therapy, it's time to get to the nitty gritty and talk about all the things that you have pushed away before. Why therapy isn't working for you? Because your issue has become part of your identity. Your depression, your anxiety, your childhood trauma is now a part of who you are. You enter a room with that. You introduce yourself as that. It has become your little thing. Like I call them pet demons. So you get into therapy because you want to say that you're going to therapy, but really that's a part of who I am now. So if I release this thing, if I heal from this thing and let it go, who am I without it? Goes back to the first video. Are you being honest with yourself? If you're not ready to release that thing, baby, don't act like you are. It's fine. If that's who you want to be, that's okay. But just own that and accept that. And don't go to therapy saying you want to release it when really you kind of like it. You like it a little bit. Therapy isn't working for you. Consistency. You go to one, maybe two, maybe even 3 sessions, and then you say, this is not working. I'm going to stop. Just like those issues are deep rooted and took 33 years to get rooted on the inside of you, it's going to take some time to uproot and learn new coping mechanism and new skills to work through that trauma, those issues, those things, those situations. Y'all really be thinking that stuff has been a part of you your whole life. Don't change overnight, and you say that's why therapy don't work. I always tell people when starting therapy, give yourself a minimum of 2 months. That equates to about 8 sessions. The first couple of sessions, you're deciding within yourself if you're going to be honest, open, and transparent. The next couple of sessions, you're learning about, can I trust my therapist or not? How much do I want to give them? How much can I trust them with? Now the work can begin. So in those first couple of sessions, first couple of months, give yourself consistency so that the longevity of the relationship will have a foundation to work on.